So the point of this video is getting into how to train when you can't train, and to do that we're going to make the most of super slow reps. G'day runners, welcome to Running Alive. I'm Jason Montfort. So after 3 weeks post skin graft, it's still healing well from Matura, still have to protect it. Not allowed to do much leg stuff. Also I've still got some stitches down in just at the front of my right hip there, so that pretty much limits any squat type movements or stretching it out too much. So everything I do is well within those limitations. Leg exercises are definitely out. I'm also limited about how much time I can spend upright before I'm putting my leg up. As a result, the strength training sessions are limited to 30 minutes. I still want to get the most benefit from what I can do. Playing it safe, keeping the weight really light, keeping it well under control. And to get those results is super slow reps. It makes light weights so much harder. But how slow is slow? I'm talking really slow reps. So most people are doing around 1 to 2 seconds up and down. If they're trying to slow it down, they might even get out to 4 seconds. For these workouts, way slower. 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down. Pull-ups can be hard enough in the first place, so slowing them right down to 10 seconds up and 10 seconds down makes them that much harder. It's not what I'm doing so much. It's how I'm doing it that's important. Keep the body tense, squeeze the glutes, direct the elbows in, down towards the glutes, help keeping the perfect arc. Push the chest out a little bit forward without excessive lean back or arching the back. And an exercise that I don't usually tend to do, and I don't really need it as a runner, is the bench press. 10 seconds down. 10 seconds up. Next is trying to get in some corrective exercise. So particularly focusing on the rear of my shoulder. With all my time that I've been sitting down and lying down with the leg up, I'm actually feeling quite tight, and so everything's sort of all hunched over a bit. I want to open things out a bit more, make sure that my shoulders are aligned. You really just don't want that stoop back. Let's start working on the rear muscles that help support the shoulder and upper back. Particularly focusing on the rear deltoid muscle is, could call it a bent over rear deltoid raise. So we'll notice in this to start with a neutral grip with the dumbbell, moving the muscle up, really focusing on that rear deltoid contraction, being really careful not just to swing out the arm and take the load off. It can be a little bit tricky not to let the stronger muscles take over. Ensure the weight is out a little bit wide from the body, keep the angle there. Start with a neutral grip on the dumbbell, and as you raise it up, gradually move that grip out to supinated. So you're rolling the wrist so the palm ends up facing upwards. As a result of that, you can actually extend the range of motion that you take the rear deltoid through. It's an exercise that is tricky to get right, and I will have to say, my first session, I really struggled to get the right feel for it. Sticking with shoulders, I then moved on to seated dumbbell shoulder press. The weight is still really light, and even after only 6 or 5 repetitions, taking 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down without ever letting the tension off, they were burning by the end of it. Lateral delt raises and slowing it way down, 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down again. That means the weight is way down. trying to keep the tension on the muscle, trying to get that mind-muscle connection and ensuring that I'm not letting the stronger muscles take over. And on to another exercise that I pretty much don't touch is really carrying excess muscle mass that isn't directly functional for running. It has always been considered a bit of a waste for me, but why not get into it and do some bicep work? So dumbbell, preacher, curls, again, nice and slow, 10 seconds up, 10 seconds down. Bit of fun, something a bit different, and I'm glad I can actually start doing some exercise.